Ben.
What?
They got Ben and Jay.
Who?
The ones that killed Paul.
Call the police.
No.
Dad.
No police, all right? I just gotta get Ronnie. Get Ronnie and tell her to come over here. Lou, just do it.
Phil?
I said, Ronnie, and what's he doing here?
I saw them out on the square.
Is that right? About Ben?
Yeah, they got Jay and all. He tried to stop him, but he didn't have a chance. There was 4 of them.
I still don't get this. Why?
Because Ben's the only witness. He's the only one that can send them down with him out of the frame.
So why haven't you called the police?
And what are they going to do? Send a couple of traffic cops to keep an eye out for him? And probably not even that. And anyway...
What?
Oh, Ben's been on their tail and all.
I thought that stopped weeks ago.
Bring the motor around, all right? I'll make some calls. Someone's got to know they are.
They drove off in a white transit. I saw it.
Oh, that's going to narrow it down.
I got the reg number.
Well, give that to Richie, see if she can dig anything up.
Isn't that even more reason to call the cops? I mean, they could trace that in seconds.
Did I ask you, eh?
Mark's right, Phil.
This is why I said get Ronnie. We are not getting the old Bill involved.
We don't have to.
Ronnie, no. Anyway, what's the point? Report this to the police and they'll trace that car for you anyway.
Look, Ben and Jay have been abducted. There's witnesses. I'm not just going to ignore that.
And Mitchell's been snatched. I can see that going straight to the top of their list. Once they've done something more important, like help a couple of old ladies across the road or something.
That's just rubbish.
So them 2 boys have just been beaten the hell out of. Anything could be happening to them right now.
OK, so I do this. Then what?
What's that mean?
Well, I make a few calls, you know, to mates who don't actually owe me any favours anymore. I get this info, then...
Well, then, as far as you're concerned, nothing. You leave the rest to me.
In other words, World War III kicks off. And when the dust settles and they try and trace how they got hold of these maniacs, then what?
Will you concentrate on saving your own skin? I'll try and save my son's.
Yeah, well, the best way of doing that is calling the police.
Jack!
Hang on.
Are you okay?
Fine.
You can just sit down here.
It was okay when it was happening. Okay, but...
A friend of my mum's had this big car crash last year. He was amazing. Got all his family out a second before the whole car burst into flames. He even saved the dog. He was just so cool and calm all the way through. And a week later, in a grocery store, he was buying a paper. And he was a cent short. 1 single cent. He just lost it. Right there in the middle of the store, this big bear of a man just crying his eyes out. Couldn't help it. Couldn't stop. It's just shock. It's completely natural. You just have to let it out. You know?
Tony!
Grant, that's Mark. Michelle's son.
Well, there's a name I never wanted to hear again.
What are you doing here?
I called him. Why were you upstairs? I didn't know what else to do.
So who have you upset this time?
Ben's been taken.
What?
The blokes who killed Paul, they've got Ben and Jay. But Jack's given us an address where the van's registered.
Don't mean they're there now, though.
Yeah, it's a start, isn't it?
So what are you going to do?
I want to get my son back.
Sharon.
You're wasting enough time here already.
Phil, you're really not up to this.
Give Richie a call, see if she's found anything out.
Look at you, you can hardly stand up.
Please, Phil, just give it a minute.
We ain't got a minute, don't you understand that?
Yes, Ev, of course I understand.
Paul's killers have got Ben and Jay, and every minute wasted here is another minute that they're in trouble, big trouble.
All Sharon's saying is that there's no point putting yourself in trouble too.
Yeah, and there's no point hanging around here drinking cups of tea,
No
is
one's
there?
talking about drinking cups of tea.
Phil!